Hello everyone, getting a bit smoked out here. We're here for a weekend camp, me and Brian are. We're just doing a bushcrafting trip in a local woodland not too far away from where we live. We've been here before, it's a really nice woodland. Morning folks. So, we've had a good 5-6 hours of rain solid. It's been raining all night and woke up and it's been going all morning as well for about 5-6 hours, but it's finally let up. But as you can see, we've adapted our shelter now. There's Brian. We've adapted our shelter to kind of make do with the rain, so we're well and truly prepared for it. But we're going to do a few tasks around our little camp area here and see what we can knock together today. There's a few things that Brian and Jack did yesterday. They'd made a chair area, a couple of tripods, and started on a shelf, so I'm probably going to help with finishing off the shelf today. Quick update, we've been for a little walk around the woods now and we've found a little hazel coppice, so we're taking a couple of shoots and we're going to work some things back at camp with it. Just a couple of shoots. We took a wide branch and just a straight piece. What do you reckon we're going to do with those, Bri, around camp? What are you thinking?
This straight piece will be for the toggle.
Yeah.
Perfect. We'll cut them down to about 6-inch lengths.
Yeah.
We'll use that for all the toggles on the tripod,
and then this wide branch.
Probably be for like a pot hanger or something.
Yeah, there's loads of different uses for wide branches, so we'll have a play about that when we get back with camp and then see what we can knock together with them. We just stopped off by the stream for a minute to have a little scout around. It's a really nice woodland, this is. Yeah, really nice woodland. I'll just show you here, this is the little view we've got. And there's a yew tree there. Tell you what folks, it's definitely spring now. The gnats are out in force. I'm starting to get swarm with them. It's like if we stand still for about 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes, maybe 30 seconds, if we stand still, the gnats are out and they're just swarming us now. But nonetheless, it's a nice woodland and there's none of them around the fire. The smoke tends to keep them away. No pens either, come to think of it. Have you got a pen? Hi everyone. So we've been back at camp for a couple hours now, and we've just had a play around with everything in camp, and I'll show you what we've come up with for our tripod now. Well, Brian's come up with this idea of having all of these little hangers here around the tripod, and we've got all of our cooking pots and everything on the go around here.
We got it from Dave Canterbury. He made a video about it years back, I mean donkeys ago. And when we built the tripod, and Jack uses the toggle system on his tripod at his camp, so we took that on board. And then I remembered about Dave Canterbury's video, and he did this whole toggle system to hang
doing these little toggles down here.
It works wonders.
Yeah, it's worked wonders. Keeps everything nice and organised and round in the area. So yeah, that's a good idea. And just over here as well, we just finished working on this. We've been putting together a little table area to put stuff on. There's nothing on it yet, but we just took like what wood we could find in the immediate area and chopped it down. But it's pretty stable now, to be honest. So yeah, camp's coming along quite nicely. Huge ant's nest here. Look at that. It's all ants. Okay, so we're currently having a quick scout around the local woods. We've just been down to a bit of this stream runoff down here. which is surprisingly really clear. And Brian had pointed out there was a load of frog spawn in there as well, and we've also seen a couple of really large ants nests, so that was quite interesting to have a look at. I've never seen so many ants in one little area with each other. And the frog spawn was pretty interesting too. There was quite a few tadpoles down there, so it's got its own little ecosystem going on. Okay, so I just worked on a little project in camp now. I've put together this little clothes hanger here for all of our jackets, and all it is it's just setting up a ridge line with the jute twine, and then you do a little prusik tie, just as normal as you would do with the top, just the prusik tie, and then just put a stick through that, and then obviously zip up your jacket, and then that holds it on. I got this idea from Black Owl Outdoors, and it seems to have worked really well actually, and it looks pretty slick. I mean, they're all hanging up there nicely. Can't see that they would blow off. Here's Bri. Right, so we've just been pottering around camp for a bit now, and we're getting a stew on now. I'll come show you what we're cooking tonight. This is a little concoction I'm putting together. There we are. So tonight on the menu we've got vegetable stew. I actually intended to do beef stew tonight. However, somebody forgot the beef. It wasn't Bri. Yep, so I did forget the beef, but we've still got all the veg and everything to do the stew. And I've just done my first successful bit of feather sticking here. Check that out. It's not half bad, eh? Let's put the manual focus on for you, try and get that in. There we are. First proper attempt at doing feather sticks. It's turned out alright. Okay everyone, so that's end of day 2.
Right.
End of day 2. Yeah, we've had a really good evening round camp. It's just been like a pure bushcraft camp evening. We've been doing loads of bits and bobs. We've come up with a few ideas. We've made a little coat hook rail behind me here. We've finished off the shelf that Jack and Brian started earlier. I should show you as well the spoon I've been working on. This bad boy here. This is Bilbo's first attempt at doing a spoon. The spoon, I've put like a little swell in the middle so it sits a little easier in the hands. But I haven't got my own crook knife yet, so that's going to be another thing I need to look at getting.
Another thing you need to buy.
Another investment in bushcraft. But yeah, I'll look at getting one of those. But I mean, the blank for the handle's there. Morning everyone, so we're on day 3 in the woods now. We just set up the fire for the morning. We're going to have a bit of a brew now, maybe some porridge for breakfast. And just show you the little setup we've got on the go. I think I may have already shown you this earlier, but we've got a tripod set up with these little toggles that I think Brian got off Dave Canterbury. Little idea that he got off there earlier, so there we are. I can focus now. Got manual focus down. So yeah, we're just going to have a bit of a chill, have some breakfast, and then decide what we're going to do with the rest of the day after that. So yeah, I'll bring you back in a May. Getting ready to try some of this Bannock. Where are we at? It's good. 10 out of 10 that. Quality Bannock. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and a comment below and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one.